Hello, everyone. Good evening. This is Own Wall Street with the TradersPerspective.com doing my weekly edition. This is my particular Wednesday evening analysis. Before you have the U.S. dollar, looking at the daily time frame. Not much has really changed with the U.S. dollar. The forecast has been pretty much in line. We have been holding this low level here at around 95 and a quarter. Um, I was expecting price to maintain and continue this downtrend, and so far so good. Today we did have a little bit of a bounce for the U.S. dollar. Gains were eroded towards the end of the day, so we did close below 50% of this candle here. So dropping down to this 4-hour time frame, you can see that we are still battling with this 50 period simple moving average shown here as the black line. Price has made repeated attempts to get above. We did break above here, but failed to get above the resistance at around 96. So again, the dollar was slammed down to the lows. And again, we had a test intraday today of this 50 period simple moving average. My moving averages are still showing a bearish cross. So again, if you listen to my video from last week, Sunday that is, you can see that I was still looking for prices to go lower to about this 94 level, and then onwards to the end result is going to be probably the U.S. dollar index falling to about this 92.30, 92 level. That's going to be this 200 period simple moving average, and I would not expect much of a bounce to occur before then. It just seems like we're in liquidation mode here, and again, this is going to be the first real solid support for the U.S. dollar at around 94, and we may get a little bit of a bounce there again. Like I'm saying, it's not going to be the big bounce. So the reason why I say it's not going to be the big bounce is because we have the 200 period simple moving average right here. So if you've been trading for a while, you've been investing for a little while, and you use technical analysis, you know that when price breaks below the 50, usually it heads towards the 200. Once it hits the 200, then we try to make a rally back, and so on and so forth. So those are simply just the basics of trading. I mean, this is obviously the weekly time frame, as you can see up here. I mean, this is what we've been doing. We've just been going down with no real type of a bounce. I mean, if anything, the selling pressure just seems to be, slowing down a little bit as we've gotten to these levels here. But again, that could easily change. We could see a big red candle, to finish out this week, which I fully do expect. At some point in time, we are going to see more thrusting towards the downside to about this 94 level, and then maybe we'll see again a little bit of this similar type of a support. But that's going to be at this level. And then again, are we going to hold this level, or are we going to go down here and then make a shot back up? So that remains to be seen. But as far as my general outlook on the U.S. dollar, it's looking weak, and my perspective of that has not changed. In fact, this level here at around 92 is the it's a Fibonacci retracement level. Can't recall off the top of my head now. I took it out so that it wouldn't add to the clutter of the chart. It's already got a few little lines in here looking at it on this time frame. But the main thing to look at is, if you want to keep it on a basic level, all right, we had the U.S. dollar climbing along this, weekly uptrend line, and that broke. So now that we've broken below there and, got price action has slipped below the 50 period simple moving average, you just see that the price is going to keep going lower until we find a floor. Now, the question is the floor going to be at 94? Potential, remains to be seen how price action reacts at that level, but I'm still fully expecting price to come down to this level. Now, if I load up the Fibonacci levels, you can really see exactly what I'm talking about. So here's the Fibonacci levels I have incorporated back into the chart just so that you all can see at home. Now, zooming out to get this whole perspective in line here so you can see the levels here that I'm referring to. This level here at around 94 is the 38% retracement level from the lows or before the breakout. So that's usually where the price action will go. So that's pretty much a done deal as far as I'm concerned. It's just a matter of time. So I'm a very patient person. I let the prices come down. So in the meantime, I'd say that gold has a pretty good shot of getting back above its 200 period simple moving average, and if the US dollar continues to slide, then we'd be looking at this 200, and don't be surprised if we slip below it. We're going to find some kind of support in here, and that's going to be near this 50% retracement level. So again, that's what I'm looking at. That's what is to be expected. It's just not really a question of if. It's just a matter of how much longer it's going to take for the U.S. dollar to fully, break down and do what it's going to do. And you can see that it's being walked down steadily here. It's been being walked down over the past few weeks. So again, it looks like now that we're rubbing up against this downtrend line here again on the weekly time frame. Obviously, drop down to your low time frames for more specific prices. I'm not going to go there. We were already discussing it earlier. Please go back to the beginning of the video when you get a chance and look at those if you had missed it earlier. But again, now that we're rubbing up against this, you could expect, another similar weekly candlestick to form like such. Is that going to happen this week? I'm not sure, but the way it's looking so far, it's definitely possible. So again, I'm looking for this 94.20 level, 94 even or so, to act as the support. Should see a little bit of a bounce. Now the question is, are we going to bounce, hard and fast and then have a quick reversal shot down? I don't know. That remains to be seen. Keep an eye on your lower time frames. Obviously, use your stop losses, manage your risks accordingly. I'm on Wall Street. This has been a presentation from the tradersperspective.com. The US dollar on multiple time frames. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you have any further questions. Feel welcome to email me at thetradersperspective@yahoo.com. Find me on the website in the contact section. You can shoot me a message through the form there and review any of the membership information that your heart desires. But till then, I will talk to you all on Sunday via another analysis. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a green trading rest of the week.